박민희, 차준호, MBK 남도현, MBK 이한열, DSP 미디어 손동표, 위에와 조승현, 스타쉽 송영준, 플랜A 한승우, 김우섭 군이 2등을 차지했습니다. 위 김요한, 브랜뉴뮤직 이윤상.
It's been 2 weeks since Produce X101 final lineup and the members of X1 were announced, and I thought it was finally time to put my 2 cents to the situation since everyone is doing it. The dust has finally settled and I thought this was a good time to discuss the members who made it to the final lineup without me being a mess. And if you don't know by now, you clearly aren't interested, but here we go. In first place was Kim Johan, and if you honestly didn't see Johan making it to this lineup, I have nothing to say to you except, did you watch the show? For someone who didn't train that long, I must say the boy is so good, although it took me a while to get into the Johan hype train. After he performed Me After You, I knew I was in this Johan shit for life. I feel like a proud mother cause we saw him literally grow up on stage. Sexy on stage yet a cutie off stage. I had a bet that he would be the center and he did become the center. So far I feel like we've seen more rapper Johan to the point I forget he was originally a vocal. So I hope in the future we can see more vocalist Johan cause that shit makes my heart race.
나를 만나 너도 행복하니 못해준 게 더 많아서 미안해.
Proud of him. I honestly didn't expect less from him. Next. Second place was the one and only Kim Woo-seok, my baby boy and my sunshine. I'm so happy for him, literally over the moon. I feel like after the mess that was the last couple of years, he needed to know that he is loved by many people, and more than anything I feel like because he gained many fans through the show, he could feel the love. And that makes me so happy. I feel like this was the light at the end of the tunnel for him. Of course I'm sad that we won't see him with Up 10 Shine for a while. But guess what bitches, Up 10 Shine are coming back in August, so be there or erase yourself from the universe. Woo-seok is so talented and I didn't appreciate Net trying to evil edit him, but that's Net for you I guess. I can't wait to see his beautiful vocals and his sexy dances in the future. Shine so bright baby, and until you're back with Up 10 Shine I'll be supporting you as X1's Kim Woo-seok. I love you. Next. Third place was Han Seung-woo, and do you hear that? Talent won bitches. I must admit though, Seung-woo was one of the people that made me nervous. I was worried that his rank would go down. But it didn't, and him and Seung-yeon have never heard of ranking down, only King's behavior. I have one thing to say, and it's that the lineup needed Seung-woo. Seung-woo didn't need the lineup. I also didn't want him to make it for selfish reasons, obviously cause he is Victon's leader. And considering his age, it will take a long time for him to be back with Victon, so I low-key didn't want to lose him, but hey ho. The boy is an all-rounder, he breathes and walks in talent, and although he didn't showcase his rapper side, I want to see rapper Seung-woo ASAP. Seung-woo is so damn sexy on stage but a fake Maknae off stage. There isn't enough Seung-woo in this world, honestly I love him mum. Next. Fourth place was Starship Boy Song Hyeongjun. This was a very expected member because he constantly had higher rankings throughout the show. Hyeongjun is a very likable person, he is kind of like a puppy. Give credit where credit is due, and I think he is a really good dancer, so he is fun to watch on stage. To me, when he took the role of the leader in X Class really stands out to me. For someone so young to handle such a responsibility, I feel like really showed Hyeongjun as a person. He always did well and I'm really proud and happy for him. Fighting. If you know you know.
너무 귀여워. 내 심장 어떡해.
Fifth place was Cho Seung-yeon. Once again, the talent has won and all is right with the world. I really was scared that Seung-yeon's rank will drop, but the only place he is going is upwards. My man's went from 67 to 5 just like it's nothing, just like that. Proud is an understatement. He can challenge the main dancer, rapper and vocal position like it's piece of cake. And do you know what you call that? A Cho Seung-yeon is what his name is. The new name for talent is Seung-yeon, and he shall not be slept on. I will kindly donate my organs for him any day of the week. BTW, y'all should listen to Pool by Woods. People say it's a banger. Actually, any Woods song is a banger. It's been a hard 9 years, but we finally here, and that's all that matters, I guess. Let's get it, sunshine. 6th place was Jima's center Sun Dongpyo. Honestly, thank God, cause I was getting worried for him. Being the center of title song is known to be a guaranteed debut. And poor kid really carried that entire pressure on his back. Previous centers Dewey and Sakura never left the top 11 and Yu Jung left once. But Dongpyo was outside the debut cut line after the first eliminations, and that really made me worry. If he didn't debut, I was worried of all the criticism and the hate he would get. At the same time, at the back of my head I was like, he has to debut, he just has to. I feel just like many people, I also wondered why Dongpyo was chosen considering those who were in Class A, but after episode 1 I was sold. Till this day episode 1 is my favorite cause of how much Dongpyo content we got. I'm really happy he debuted cause it means the center still has its spark and he didn't break the history of produce. Dongpyo is a really good dancer, a stable vocalist and sub-rapper, and his face's art, the expressions on his face are unlimited, and I'm so excited for him. You deserve it the most. 7th place was Lee Hangul. This is probably the most surprising result for me, I really didn't think he would make it, but my guy did. Honestly, I thought Hangul had more international fans than Korean fans, so I was really shocked. After Dohyun was called for 8th place, I was like, yeah, it's not going to happen today, and it did. The group needed a main dancer like Hangul, so I'm so happy he made it with his 24-second lines he had during the entire show. Hey, Hangul, congratulations. 8th place was MBK boy Nam Dohyun. I was expecting him to make it since he always had higher rankings after episode 2. The boy can rap faster than I can type these words. After not doing well in under 19 I was like, can he do well in produce? And he did better than I ever thought he would. One thing is for certain, and it's that both him and Hangul have saved MBK. Well done. I look forward to more great raps and crackhead behavior. 9th place was Cha Robot Cha Junho. This may have been a surprising result for some. I had a feeling his rank would rise, since he had a hype around him before the show had started. Junho was needed in this lineup not as a vocalist, but as a speaker of the goblin language. The boy is perfect from his visuals to his soft vocals. Just listen to his part in Dream for You. Tenth place was Kang Min-hee. I knew 2 people from Starship were gonna debut, and boy, I didn't think it would be Hyungjin and Min-hee. Min-hee was someone who was missing during the whole show, and got birthed at concept evaluations. I think Pretty Girl was his turnaround, because he started at X class and he became the main vocal for Pretty Girl. The power he holds. After Pretty Girl, Min-hee became my favorite Starship boy. He has such a pretty voice, and I'm forever mad at Net for showcasing him so late. But better late than ever. Hate against Min-hee will not be tolerated. Just listen to this, and tell me he doesn't deserve to debut. 11th member in the X was Lee Yoon-sang. I was probably the most curious of who the X member would be, and I didn't expect Yoon-sang to be a candidate for it. After episode 2 he never left the top 10, so I was surprised. But when it was him and Minkyu for the X, I didn't think it would be Yoon-sang. But boy, I was so relieved. However, I feel like Yoon-sang struggled to stand out. As the show progressed, I feel like he became a backup dancer, so I could see why his rank was going down. A controversial member, but I really like Yoon-sang. Maybe is cause of the whole brand new image. He has a really likable personality, and he is a good vocalist, and he also showed that he can take the rapper position. Congratulations Pretty Yoon-sang. Overall, I kind of love this lineup. Out of all produce lineups, I feel like this is one of the better lineups. Especially after the mess that was Produce 48. I feel like we have good mixture of vocalist, rappers, dancers, and visuals. It's a very well balanced group, and there isn't one person that I can truly say made it cause of their looks. So I'm stanning. What about you? That is enough of me today. Enjoy the rest of Dream for You.
많이 행복한 이 순간이 끝난데도 난 영원히 잊지 않고 노래할게 I'll be always with you 우리 다시 만날 그날을 기다리며 지금 순간을